What's going on, everyone? Noah FTW123 here, coach of the New England Pidgeots, is back for another Wi-Fi Draft League. This season, we are with the Spear Pillar Draft Association, with joining with their Season 4 Luxury Ball division. I'm super excited to be here for this draft league, and surprise, surprise to me, I got the number one draft pick in the division. So I gotta start us off here. Just some quick differences with this league with others. It is an open Terra with Terra preview, so we have to tell our opponent what our Terra type is before the battle. We could have drafted up to 3 Terra captains, but it had to be underneath the 28 points of the points of the Terras, and our rosters could be anywhere from 9 to 12 on a 110 point budget. As you can see, I only drafted 9 of the 12 possible mons. So let's get started with the very first pick of the Luxury Ball draft. I drafted our boy Iron Valiant here. Iron Valiant is the best mon in Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi leagues. I was considering some other Terra captains as a possibility, but I decided Iron Valiant is the best mon to go for. With its 130 attack, 120 special attack, and 116 speed, it is one of the most versatile mons that you can draft with its ability. Don't know what it is, but with booster energy, it gets boosted. My brain is farting so hard right now. I'm so sorry. But and you can bring it physical, special, mix, depending on what we need for the matchup. Sorry, excuse me. And we can also bring some disruption moves like Encore, Taunt, Knockoff, Destiny Bond. It has a lot of things it can do, a lot of different sets we can bring, and it really has no safe answer. Most mons cannot really deal with Iron Valiant well if we bring the right moves for the matchup. So that's what it comes down to. Because this is a 12-player league, we had to wait, I believe, 22 picks to get back to us for our second mon. And our second mon that we drafted is Ting Lu. I believe that Ting Lu is one of the best defensive mons with its ground and dark typing to help in draft leagues. Ground being able to deal with the electric, being able to hit hard as grass, bug, and flying types actually aren't that common in draft leagues due to their typings not being that strong against other typings. It's great HP defense with its ability being able to help out on the special side. It is a real bulky mon, and with stealth rocks and spikes can really set up hazards and whirlwind to get set out sweepers and more chip damage with the rocks and spikes up. And Earthquake is just a great strong stab. It can do a lot for us in this league, and I am super excited to have Ting Lu. And as it is a snake draft, we also had the next pick in the draft, and I decided to go with Iron Crown. Iron Crown, I believe, is one of the best special attackers with a steel typing in the game. We can really bring a lot of sets with this. We can go Calm Mind, setup sweeper. We can do agility setup. We can be a pivot mon with Vault Switch. It has some great capabilities in draft leagues as it can really deal with a lot of mons and has a great typing where it can resist a lot of attacks. So I'm super excited to have Iron Crown here to help Iron Valiant be able to break through other teams. And like I said before, we had to wait 22 picks, and I really wanted to get a Rapid Spinner, so I had to go with my one and only choice for a Rapid Spinner, apparently in draft leagues, is Blastoise. Now, we really needed a bulky water here, so I went with our boy Blastoise. We needed a spinner. Blastoise. Only answer. Sorry, Tentacruel. Not a big fan. We got 100 defense, 105 special defense. Can really deal with either side of the attacking uh, squadron. We got flip turning for pivot. We can roar out setup sweepers. We have scald to burn, especially physical attackers. We got shell smash is always an option as a setup sweeper if we really needed to go aggressive that week with Blastoise. He is one of my favorite mons in draft leagues, even though Blastoise is not my favorite starter. It is, of course, Bulbasaur from the hat. You can see my pixelized Bulbasaur. It is a legend. But Blastoise is here to get rid of hazards, be a defensive wall, and maybe even go shell smashing at some point this league. And with our next pick in the draft, we went Superior, who is also our first Terra Captain. I recently have watched, I don't even remember the name of the channel, but it's John PM7's draft league that he is in, and they drafted Terra Superior. And man, Superior is insane. With its 113 speed, it outspeeds a lot of the mons in the metagame. And with Contrary, with Leaf Storm, it can boost its special attack. The best part, though, about Superior being a Terra Captain is the Stellar Terra interaction with Terra Blast, as Terra Blast actually lowers your special attack and physical attack if you're Stellar type. But with Contrary, it actually gives us a boost, which makes us very strong as a Terra Captain. We even also has Dragon Pulse that can really do a lot of damage, Glare for speed control, and Leech Seed to help us stay alive. I believe that Superior is one of the best Terra Captains, and I believe we only actually got him for 13 points, which is insane. One of my favorite mons here that we got. Next up, I wanted to finish building our fire water grass core with a fire type. So I went with Moltres. Moltres is one of my favorite fire types in the game, as it has great special attack, decent speed at 90, and with a flame body, it really makes physical attackers wary to hit it, especially steel types. A lot of steel types are physical. I don't know if I've been doing a lot of national decks recently, so I don't know if Metal's in here, but I know King Gambit is. Can really do a lot with heat waves or flamethrowers. Has Hurricane, has U-turn to pivot, Roost to heal, and Ancient Power for coverage. And of course, we'll probably be running Boots most of the time, because who wants to take 25% of your health every time you come in, being fire flying. But I believe Moltres brings a lot of power for us. As you can see, we've gone with a lot of special attackers here. I believe Iron Valiant is better physically. It has a bit less coverage, but I think it can definitely help the team, of course, being one of the best mons in the game. And with our 7th pick, we took Alolan Muck, also one of my favorite mons in draft leagues, with its great, of course, Poison Dark typing. Of course, doesn't really help with the fairy weakness, but only being weak to ground is great, especially when we have Moltres here to come in on ground types. Muck has great defenses. It's one of my favorite special defensive walls. I like just running Assault Vest sets with it and going all-out attack with Drain Punch, Knockoff, Poison Jab, even Shadow Sneak for priority. It does get cursed, so we could go physically set up and lose some speed. I love Poison Touch as an ability. Can really poison mons and get the chip damage. It is just a great bond that can take a lot of hits, especially, which I felt like we were lacking at this point of time. And also hits physically strong as well. So it's a great mon to have, and I'm excited to have Alolan Muck back on the team. Next up, we drafted our second Terror captain for the league, and that is Haxorus. Super excited to have Haxorus here. Um, don't mind the Terra issue on the Superior. Don't know what's going on with the slides right now. But he was our 8th pick, the second Terra captain. I love Haxorus as a Terra captain, especially like Terra Bug with First Impression. Super strong, has Mold Breaker, great speed too, 97. We can always set up with Dragon Dance as well. Uh, you know, so Earth Levitate, Sturdy, does nothing with Mold Breaker. Uh, just a great physical attacker as well. We have Earthquake, Poison Jab for fairies, and with Terra, we can even like Terra out of our fairy weakness and our dragon weakness. We could just become a fairy type ourselves, or steel type. Bro is Haxorus is one of the greatest Terra captains, I believe. And with Terra Superior on the special side and Haxorus on the physical side of our Terras, we can really bring some true nightmares to people's thoughts and their teams. So I'm super excited to have Haxorus here. And with our final pick, I wanted to get a ghost type, and this was the best ghost type I thought I could get, which was Decidueye. It actually is a great all-around attacker with 107 attack, 100 special attack. I wanted to get him with Defog, just as a second possible option for hazards. Excuse me, behind Blastoise. Has great stab with Spirit Shackle and Leaf Blade, and even has Brave Bird as a powerful flying option. Long reach means we ignore all contact move effects, so like Rocky Helmets, Iron Barbs, Poison Touch, or whatever the other one is. Doesn't really do anything. It also has Roost to stay healthy. So I felt like this was a good good option. It actually has really decent bulk too, to just help us out in our pivoting as well as our just help support the team as our final pick. So this is our full roster for the New England Pidgeots this season for the Spear Pair Draft Association. We are super excited to be battling here. Super excited to participate. We will have all the other captains' YouTube channels in the description below. Drop your thoughts in the comments, any sets you want to share, and I am super excited to get this season started. Thanks for watching. Peace.